4 days in Israel. Just in Jerusalem, we stayed at Christ Church guest house.
Christ Church Cafe, where we're having lunch today. We have some iced coffees and some chicken salad.
You're going through the King Hussein border in Jordan into Israel. You have to spend a lot of time and go to the VIP quarters.
To Petra.
Yeah, we went to Petra yesterday, and then it took about an hour to get through the border.
Yeah, to the border, and then we're here to Petra.
And now we're in Jerusalem.
Okay, we just got some za'atar for breakfast, a little snack in between breakfast and lunch, and we're walking through the streets of Jerusalem, and we're on the way to the Holy Sepulchre.
How much was the za'atar?
Oh, a little expensive, about $2.85.
Big, looks
10
like
shekels.
a little pizza. Here we are at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. They entombed Jesus. The entrance of the Holy Sepulchre. And here is a mosaic of what happened. This is, they took him off the cross, wrapped him, and then they took him in the tomb of David.
Are you supposed
Look
to
right
pay?
here. Oh, there's a Shema.
So everybody
To go into Hezekiah's tunnel. Yay! Look, all the excavating going on. We're going down, down, down. Shiloh, you ready to go?
Come on.
We haven't gotten in the water yet. We're going to get all wet.
Looks good? Emma, you're doing the tunnel.
Water is dripping on us.
Yeah, look at here. We got the water down here. In the middle of Hezekiah's tunnel. And we've got Emmett, his first one. He likes the wall because they're a little wet. Oh, my.
Visited Hezekiah's tunnel. This is the pool of Shalom. This is for pregnant women or babies. We got a pregnant woman here. And a baby. Going up the pilgrimage road, Rodian Street that Jesus would have walked up. Just opened 2 weeks ago.
From the Pool of Siloam.
From the Pool of Siloam all the way up to the city of David, where we started Hezekiah's, the old Herodian road, the original Pilgrim's Road would have looked like.
Yeah, we are just walked up the same road.
And here we are walking it. We just did some of it, just opened 2 weeks ago. It is part of the Wailing Wall, the western wall, that is way down below. It is, the length of it is 4 football fields. Tremendous. And people still put notes, even way down here underground. We're just finishing up the tour of the Pilgrim's Road. All these rocks fell down because the Romans were ruining them.
Really?
This is the outside of the western wall. If you want to find something to do with your honey, this is what they do here in Israel and Jerusalem. They compress honey with sesame seeds and nuts and coconut into a brick, and it's a great healthy snack. 25 shekels for 1 kilo. Flowers. The place of a skull, which is called in Hebrew Golgotha, where they crucified him and 2 others with him, one on either side and Jesus in the center. John 19, 16 through 18. And here it is in the olden times with camels, and this looks like the place of the skull. I am the vine and you are the branches. Whoever remains in me and I in him will bear much fruit, for you can do nothing without me. Here are the grapes.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for taking time to listen to us.
Yeah, no, it's really interesting and exciting to hear about your guys' experience.
Was he in there?
Was Jesus in there?
We're down in Zedekiah's cave as far down as we can walk. This is really a quarry that they would cut large stones for all their buildings way back at the time of King Solomon. They could cut them big and square, and when the stones get in the sun, they harden, and it's a very, very strong stone. They can cut stone. So this is the foundation of King Solomon's house.
And maybe the temple.
And the temple. Zedekiah's cave or Solomon's quarries. He went in. Will he come out?
Oh, I saw the Ark of the Covenant.
How? How?
They just went right to the wall where they would actually sealed it up.
Did you go you and Holly and me and Michael and
I think it's back this way, underneath that wall back in. The way the sun is streaking through the clouds, just like Jesus is coming over the top.
Temple Mount, coming down from the Mount of Olives. You got to walk down this and enjoy the view. This is part of the arch to the original pathway to go up to the temple. We are in the western wall. The synagogue under the western. It says verses from the Bible, especially Psalms. Looking up at the synagogue from down below. This is the western wall tunnel. Down the western wall tunnel. Quite a long tunnel. We're going to where the Holy of Holies was, right across from it.
This is just a tunnel that was created here alongside the bottom part of the Herodian wall,
Which is the western wall. Yeah. The Dome of the Rock. Just approaching. Here's the Mosque Al-Aqsa behind us. Yes. Early morning are having fun on the grass just outside the Jaffa Gate. Jumping. And Pyra walking along the walls. Here comes Emma. The Rampart Walk. They have walks that go all the way around the city, the old city. Very narrow pathway, big steps. Here is the King David Hotel. They didn't have. And we are in King David Tower now. Here we are in David's Tower, the fort that defended Jerusalem at the time of David from the Romans.
And the Romans rebuilt this.
And the Romans rebuilt this.
Yeah, the Romans built it under Herod and then tore it down.
Oh, so Herod rebuilt this. The Tower of David touring during the day, and we will come back for a light show tonight.
Yes.
You can easily spend 2 hours here during the day.
זאת ירושלים, בתוך הגויים שמתיה, וסביבותיה ארצות.
This is Jerusalem, which I have set in the center of the nations, the countries all around her.
This is Solomon's temple, destruction of the temple, and Babylon sieges Jerusalem.
על נהרות בבל, שם ישבנו גם בכינו, בזוכרנו את ציון.
Building the walls of Jerusalem, building the temple.
West.
We are climbing up toward Zion Gate. In the distance you could see the Jewish cemetery. Then you pano to the right and you can see the Palestinian wall that is how high? 30 feet high or 20?
30 feet high.
30 feet high.
Here we are at Mount Zion, just across the Zion Gate, and we're going to actually go in and see the tomb, King David's tomb, as well as we're going to see the place of the Last Supper.
The room of the Last Supper. David's tomb, what did you have to wear?
I had to wear the little cap.
Let's see, turn around.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Respect.
Out of respect. We're in Mount Zion, and this is the church up here. 6 o'clock. Closing. This is Dormition Abbey on Mount Zion. This was built in honor of where Mary, Mother of Jesus, passed away. Holes in the wall surrounding the old city so that they could defend it. Zion Gate, put your hand on the mezuzah. The schedule is not for the faint of heart. We come back every night exhausted. We're at Mount Zion, and now we just have come out of the Jaffa Gate. We are going just across the way, down these stairs. Whole nether world down here.